Hi guys, welcome to the Fight Tonight channel. The absolute lightweight world champion George Kambosos claims that he is ready to hold the first defense with both Vasily Lomachenko and Devin Haney. I don't care who I fight. If necessary, I will fight Lomachenko and Haney in one evening. The question is who will offer a better deal. The ball is on their side. Let them come and show how much they want this fight. I own all the belts and jewelry, so they need to come to Australia. Marvel Stadium is an ideal option. Road to Laver Arena is beautiful, but a little small for a mega fight. There are ANZ and SCG stadiums in Sydney. I imagine that I would fight in all these stadiums. The situation is constantly changing, and I know that both states want to arrange my fight. If one of them misses the opportunity, then I am only 28 years old, and I will rule here for a long time. So if they don't get the first protection, they will get a second one. It will be a long reign, Kambosos said in an interview. The WBC lightweight world champion American Devin Haney admitted that he ceases to hope for organizing a unification bout with the division leader Australian George Kambosos because of the passivity of his team. We give them everything they want. We will fly to Australia, get vaccinated, and this is not a complete list. I think it's because they don't want to fight. Yes, they say it the opposite, but in fact, something else is happening. If he doesn't fight with me, he will meet with a LOMA, I think. No, I wasn't shocked by the result of his fight with Teofimo Lopez. I said even before the fight that Teofimo does not look normal. He wasn't focused, the fighter said. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. If you really enjoy the content, then please subscribe to my channel and keep watching the videos. If you are subscribed, then you receive notifications about the release of new videos. You do not even have to look for anything personally. I really want to get 100 subscribers on my channel. I'm trying very hard, absolutely every day, and I need your support. Your likes, comments, reposts to social networks. Thanks to everyone who subscribes to my channel. You are my support. Thank you so much. The owner of the ordinary WBC lightweight title Devin Haney hopes that he will become the next opponent of the absolute champion in his division, George Kambosos. I don't know if Kambosos will fight with Lomachenko. I don't know what kind of fight can take place. He says a lot of different things. Today this, tomorrow that, one moment me, the next Ryan Garcia. Then he wants to fight with Gervonta Davis. In fact, they haven't decided what they want to do yet, but my team knows exactly what we want. I think there is a huge chance that our fight will take place. This fight makes the most sense. My fight against George Kambosos is the easiest to arrange. We will fight for all the belts, and there will be no more doubts about the WBC title. There will be no more confusion. This is a fight that needs to be arranged, Devin Haney said in an interview. Mexican Leo Santa Cruz recalled his defeat in a fight with American Gervonta Davis. Leo also told how he was recovering from a heavyweight knockout in this fight. I never thought that I could be knocked out in this way. After that, I can say that I was depressed. But then, as I said before, the fans started sending me messages. They told me not to lose heart and not to lower my head. Gervonta is a great fighter, even the best can be caught. After all those messages, motivation and all that started coming back to me, they gave me motivation and strength to get back in the ring. Now I'm ready to keep fighting, Santa Cruz said. Recall that Davis and Santa Cruz had a duel on October 2020. Gervonta knocked out his opponent in the 6th round. Leo will return to the ring on February 5th in the Nam Cheap Beer Ultra Arena in the Mandalay Bay Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. Devin Haney seems disappointed with his inability to fight George Kambosos Jr., and he says he may choose to be promoted to 140. No matter how vulnerable Kambosos is as a fighter, it makes sense for his promoter to make the best deal possible. You might argue that Kambosos is the textbook definition of a paper champion, a guy who's vulnerable against almost any of the top 15 contenders, even the lowest. Kambosos will most likely never win another world title for the rest of his career once he loses those beautiful belts. so he has to get the most human deal possible before the belts are totally snatched from him by one of the big three: Vasily, Lomachenko, Haney and Ryan Garcia, who are fighting for the fight. Gervonta tank Davis is immune to the temptation to fight Kambosos, as he goes off into his own world fighting Rolando Romero. The problem with Haney and the other top contenders at 135 pounds is that they are being played by an old fox, promoter Lou DiBella, who is trying to get a better deal for the Kambosos junior fighter. DiBella is a puppeteer who gives hope to Haney, Ryan Garcia and Vasily Lomachenko that one of them will be able to get a golden ticket to a duel with the champion of 4 bouts, Kambosos Jr. in Australia, in a duel at the stadium. Although the 23-year-old Haney seems to have the best chance of the fighters mentioned it as options for Kambosos, he is unhappy with the slow progress. Devin wants the fight to be over already to complete the process and start preparing for the competition. It's a huge opportunity, we can't have this undisputed fight, Devin Haney told Fight Hype. 140 is very likely, but it should not be an undisputed fight. This shouldn't have happened. The upcoming fight is me versus George Kambosos for all the belts, and that's what we're aiming for. I don't know what can happen. He says a lot of different things. One moment is this, one moment is that. I think it's a really Lou DiBella. Lou DiBella, he is out of his mind. George Kambosos is out of his mind, Haney said. If Devin Haney doesn't get a fight with Kambosos in the near future, he needs to move on, not waste more time. In any case, this doesn't mean that Haney will turn into a star with a victory over Kambosos. In any case, Haney will continue to be accompanied by his promoter, Hearn, with special care, protecting him from danger, like a mother hen protecting her little chicks. Whatever glory Haney gets from defeating the belt holder Kambosos, it will be fleeting, because then he will need to fight Lomachenko, and then everything will collapse. Lomachenko is likely to make Haney look stupid and put him in an awkward position, as he did with many opponents during his professional career. A loss to Lomachenko would ruin Haney's career to such an extent that his promoter Hearn would not be able to restore him. If Haney had been as good as Hearn claims, beating Kambosos would have been his day off. What we will most likely see is Hearn continuing to fight Haney against the old guys after the Kambosos fight, keeping him fair away from Lomachenko to avoid an ignominious defeat. Mario Barrios will face Kate Turman on Saturday in a 12-round welterweight bout. For San Antonio's El Azteca, it will be his 147-pound debut after losing to Gervonta Davis last summer. For the one time, Turman, this will be his first fight in almost 2.5 years after losing to Manny Pacquiao in 2019. Both Barrios and Turman gained weight on Friday morning. Barrios weighed at 146 pounds, while Turman weighed at 135 pounds. Saturday's fight will take place at the Michelob Ultra Arena at the Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada. The premier boxing champions even can be seen live on pay-per-view. Meanwhile, Jesse Bam Rodriguez got on the scales before his title fight in Phoenix, Arizona. Rodriguez will face Carlos Cudras on Saturday night in a 12-round bout for the WBC World Heavyweight title. This will be the first chance for Bam to win the title belt. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel.